What's going on, everybody? DJ Av here, and we're talking about music theory yet again, based off of the Future the Wizard album. And the song we're going to talk about is called The Coroner, which is produced by Atlanta-based multi-platinum producer TM88. So let's get into it, shall we?
Traptendo.
The link will be in the description box for this MIDI, and you can use it for educational purposes only. But in this video, I'm going to teach you how to use it properly. Let's hear the MIDI right now. Ooh. So this track was developed using the F Dorian mode, which is a minor variant, and the scale goes like this: F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, back to an F. So let's hear this faster. But if you didn't notice, the last two bars end in a B minor scale. I know it seems a little complicated that it ends in a B minor scale, but once you highlight this and then just slide it back up, you'll see that it'll end in the F Dorian mode. So basically what TM88 did was slid this part down. He slid it down 2 notes. So the keys in the B minor scale starts with the B, and then a C sharp, a D, a E, a F sharp, a G, and then an A. But back to the Dorian mode, because that is the most important part here. So I'm going to go ahead and get back to the beginning of this. And what you'll notice about the play is this repetitiveness in the main melody here. Even though we're looking at a harmony, and we'll talk more about melodies and harmonies in another video. But if we're just to look at like the melody here, and see, this is where the magic of the F sharp Dorian mode comes in, because the F sharp is a tonic note, which means it's a dominant, so it's really great for circular play. So if you was to doing, or even this, and this is really good because it's very hypnotizing. As you notice, the name of the song is called The Coroner, which means that the mood will have to be scary, dark, jazzy, bluesy. So we have another jazz scale, but at the same time, it's very bluesy. You will also notice, if I was to play the Dorian scale again, which is F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, back to an F sharp, which has a direct relationship with the track Take Keith produced called Temptation, which used this scale right here: C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp. This is basically another rendition of it. So that's why the F sharp Dorian mode is very special in this cause. And that's why the album is so well put together, because of the thoughtfulness of the moods. We'll talk more about moods a little later. So what I'm going to do here is get to the point to where I just remix this joint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recall everything that I deleted. So now I'm going to show you a little quick tip that I show in every video. And we're going to go into this drop down menu and select the helpers. And now we're going to go into scale highlighting, and then we're going to select a F sharp. And from there, we're going to select a Dorian, which is already there. And you can keep this on here by pressing, by right clicking on the root note, and then selecting Dorian. And now here we are. So as you can see, the scales have shifted, and if you have noticed, the main root key is F sharp now. So that way you'll be able to operate with it, and you would just fill in where the lighter parts of the grid are and avoid the darker parts of the grid. And now you can see the direct relationship in between it. And yes, be mindful, the last 2 bars or a B minor scale. Set up your F sharp Dorian mode and then just slide down the last 2 bars to get that darker feel to it. So with that, you already know what time it is. I am going to create something from scratch. So let me do that. All right, so let's hear what I came up with. Ooh. Nice. All right, so let me know how you feel about this. Of course, keep on putting in the requests for things for music theory videos in the future. I would definitely like to keep covering Future's new album, so no pun intended there. Don't forget to leave a comment below, of course, and also don't forget to check out the description for the download link.